Yeah, thanks for that, Chris. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to the FBC Centre here in Hampstead, Wokingham. We're about to get started with some Division 3 action here. Kings versus Ballers in Division 3 South. Woo! Feliz Navidad to all of you out there. Merry Christmas. Thank you for joining us here. So where are we, boys and girls? In Division 3 South. Before this weekend's matches, this is what the table looks like. Brixton Ballers top, Kings second. This one is going to be a fight for the top of the league today. And we're glad to bring it to you here on our live stream. Even our little Santa's hat is getting excited as it's lost part of its puffball. The joys of live streaming. So, what else do we have here to let you know of? This weekend's fixtures in Division 3 South. Today you've obviously got Kings 3 versus Ballers. That's happening here right now. In about 30 minutes it's going to be Sussex Bears 2 versus Aces 2. And at 12:30 today, Arrows will face Harriers in the other game in Division 3 South. Joining me today, as ever, he was out looking for combine harvesters and for Alice. I don't know if you found her or not, but it's the cameraman who is like a father to me. It's Ren. Ren, how are you doing? Welcome back.
Oh, it's good to be back, Pete. Missed you last week, and Merry Christmas, everybody.
Fantastic. Also, next fixtures for Thames Valley Kings third team. It's going to be Arrows versus Kings 3 on January 22nd away. I hope COVID just relaxes a little bit and allows us to have that game, as well as February 26th, Kings 3rd versus Arrows. They're the next fixtures. But today we're going to be looking at this one, which is coming from you. It's going to be Kings 3 versus Ballers. Game is about to get started very soon. But before we do, we just want to remind you of the following. BWB Junior League Pool C fixture round 3, January 15th here at the FBC Centre. It's going to be Kings versus Aces at 11:15. Aces versus Bears 1:15. Kings versus Bears 3:15. And we look forward to bringing you that one as well as we go along. As the teams are back to the bench, this one is going to be starting off very soon. You see, we've done here at the Kings, I'm always trying to improve the stream. Last time we had the camera set up against the scoreboard. Had some great feedback on that, but it was preferred what we did in the Premier League game, where we had the visual scoreboards controlled by myself as well as the timer, and we've modified our little time display to let you have that and see that. So you'll see we have the timer as soon as the referees decide to move available for us. That will show the little shot clock going down. That's the real-time shot clock.
Just trying to square the camera up so that you don't all get a bit seasick there.
And I might need just to move camera ever so slightly. This is only our second game with a dual camera setup. Referees today, I believe, is Ian Persgrove and the big man Simon Fisher, whose arse you can currently see on the camera. He has now moved. Okay, so far the 2021-22 season win-loss record for all these teams. Kings 3 is on 3-1. Ballers are 4 without defeat so far. So we're going to get this first quarter underway. And it's going to be Simon Fisher, the referee, who's going to be having the ball in the tip-off. The recent head coach for the Worcester Wars women's team, who's going to be in the inaugural British Wheelchair Basketball Women's Premier League. That's coming next month. We're looking forward to that. A lot of actions. In this one, and hopefully we can avoid the issues that we had previously with the audio in our last Division 3 game. Hopefully you're hearing me loud and clear here from the FBC Centre. Starting lineup for the Kings, we've got Dramas, Humphreys, Burton, Rapley, Nash. Starting lineup for Ballers. As Kings win the tip-off, Sinclair, Reynolds, Williams, Lakely, Bahu. I apologise if I butcher your names here. Joe Humphreys with the 2. Flying start, I'm not even ready with the scoreboard. Here we go. Defense chance coming on. Number 1, Sinclair bringing the ball up for the Ballers. He's displaying his options. Shot is up. It's short. Goes out of play. It will be a Kings ball. Full court press being applied here by the Ballers. Ball is loose, but will be picked up by Joe Humphreys. They're going to want to get it over the 8 seconds. Does to Dramas. Dramas across to Nash. Ball is loose, but it's going to be King's ball on the inside here. 9:05 left in the first quarter. Kings up by 2. Burton to Humphreys. Humphreys displaying his options. Ball goes long in. It's deflected off. But the ball is picked up. It's back to Nash. Nash over to Rapley. Rapley shot. Goes up. Comes down. Is collected by number 34, Buhu. And across to Sinclair, who's charging up the court now. Ball goes up. Hits the rim. Comes down. It's collected by Peter Rapley. Rapley now. There's a foul being called. Foul is on Sinclair. It's a holding foul. Humphreys will bring the ball in. 8:37 left on the clock. Humphreys to Rapley. Rapley now displaying his options. Over to Nash. Ball goes up. Hits the rim. Comes down. It's a fight between Dramas. The ball goes to Williams. For the Brixton Ballers. Cross to Reynolds, but the ball is picked up by Joe Humphreys now. Bring the ball up the court. He's displaying his options, goes to Dramas. It's a short pass, hits the rim, comes down. Ball goes up, it tries to go for a long break with Sinclair, but he doesn't quite get the ball. Goes back to Dramas with the shot. Dramas hits the ball up, goes down to Nash on the rebound. Nash, 2 points for him. Kings now lead by 4. Ball goes in. Sinclair. Cross to Williams. Sinclair now with the ball. Sinclair in the 34. It's a fouling call. And it's Peter Rapley with the foul. Drawing for 2, and it will be Brito who will take the shots. He gets the first. Second hits the ball, but it goes down to Nash on the rebound, over to Humphreys. And it's Peter Rapley on the fast break now. Rappers should get that, and he does. That's another 2 for Rapley. 6-1 here, 7:30 left on the clock. And Sinclair bring the ball up for the Ballers. Playing his options, going round the houses. Ball goes up, but is bounded back by Burton over to Rapley with a short pass. Rapley is now bringing the ball up the court. And it's Rapley across to Dramus to Nash. Nash goes over to Humphreys, but the ball is lost. It's picked up by Williams. Ball goes up and is out of play and will be a King's ball. And it's Burton in to Humphreys. And everybody at Thames Valley Kings would like to their best wishes over to the Warwickshire Bears, who had to postpone their latest matchup due to the fact that some of their players have tested positive for COVID. We wish them well and we wish them a speedy recovery. You can see my antlers are available on the court. Here we go as Burton gets the ball in. It's Dramus across to Nash. Back to Dramus, and it's a 3-second call. I believe that is on Joe Humphreys. And that'll be Lately, over to Sinclair. Sinclair drives forward, gets the shot off. Another 2 for him. And it's Humphreys now. Ball goes over to Dramus. Dramus across to Nash. Nash over to Rapley. Rapley gets the shot off, but it hits the rebound. .5:58 left on the clock here. 6-3 currently. It's Sinclair bringing the ball up for bowlers. Shot goes up, hits the rim, comes down. Humphreys will collect that one. The rebound all day. Over to Nash. Nash now. Across to Dramus, but the pass is not good. Ball goes up for the fast break to number 1, Sinclair. But he's put his hand up, he knows he won't reach that. And Dramus is going off for the young. He's making his debut here for the Kings. Number 5, JJ Francis. Francis across to Nash, over to Barton. Ball goes loose. Burton Humphreys in the middle with Rapley. He snuck in there, hits the rim, comes down, doesn't get his own rebound though. Goes to number 34, which is Brixton. He's looking for his options. It will be Lardley, I think is how I've written it down. I do apologise if I got your name wrong. Sinclair. Across to Brixton. Across to number 10, Williams. Not seen much of him so far. Ball goes up, gets recovered by Nash. Across to Burton. They want to get it over the line as soon as possible. They want to get it over the line. Oh, well, it's taken by Sinclair. Great press break hit attempt by Kings. Ball goes over to Nash. Nash back. Humphreys. Cross to JJ. It's a great pass. JJ will finish that one off. His first points for the Kings. Abby Sinclair bringing the ball in for the Ballers. Friendly reminder of the foul situation here. It's actually 3 fouls, not 4. Goes alive. It's Williams takes the shot, hits the rim, comes down. It's picked up by Burton. The ball is picked up by Sinclair. It's a long pass, but that press is effective so far for the Ballers. Ritchie, ball goes over, goes to Sinclair. It's a 3-second call though. 3:41 left. This first quarter, it's 8-3. Burton across. And the ball is picked up again. Kings have got to work on that press break as Sinclair has the ball. Williams over the number 34, he takes the shot, gets the 2. And it's a timeout for Thames Valley Kings. And whilst we have that timeout, just an opportunity to let you know what's happening next for Thames Valley Kings. Lots of fixtures happening in January, as well as this Junior League, January 15th, Pool C, fixture round 3. And we also want a quick little thank you out to the following people for supporting us: Gaz Cars, Box Community Foundation, Doves Farm, and the Co-op Local Community Fund, as well as our media partners, Kennet Radio 106.7, the Wokingham paper, and the Newbury Weekly News. As this timeout comes to an end, 3:21 left, 8-5 to score. Oh. Yeah, 8-5 to score. On the table today is Vicky Thomas and Patrick O'Donovan fitting in. And it will be Humphreys bring the ball in. Let's take the timeout off the screen. And it's 34 who's picked the ball up. It's a long shot from the side, goes to Rapley. That's a huge press being applied here. Ball goes loose. Will be a King's ball, but they're only going to have a couple of seconds to get the ball over. Oh, ball is picked out again by Sinclair. It's another steal. A loose hand get flying there. Was accidental. And Sinclair is just sorting himself out. Little head to the face there, little loose hand. He gets the... As Ritchie has the ball with the shot, hits the backboard, not the rim, comes down to Nash, who recovers it. Friendly reminder on team fouls here. Kings are on 4. I won't want to give anything else away. And Nash is off court there. Into Lardley, back to Sinclair. Displaying his options here. Back to Lardley. Williams with the shot. He gets that one in. He'll get those in all day. Wayne Burden with the ball from JJ. He manages to roll the ball back, but it is collected by ballers. Sinclair now. He's looking for a shot here. 3-second call on the key. It's going to be a Kings ball. JJ is being taken off for Dramas again. Oh, and Rapley gets hit in the face. Maybe a bit of revenge. It's a foul on 34 Black. Ball goes over to Dramas from Humphreys. Ball bounces in. Lead is now 3, 1:13 remaining. Sinclair bring the ball up now, 4 ballers. Displaying his options, looking around. Looking for some spicy meat, and he finds it with Lartley. He gets it back to Sinclair. He's going to try a long 2, hits the rim, comes down, picked up by Nash. Nash to Rapley. Rapley with the ball across over to Humphreys, it makes it. Humphreys will just hold the ball for a few seconds, look for his options. Over to Rapley, over to Dramas. The ball goes out of play, it's going to be a black ball. .36.3 left in this first quarter, in fact. Wishing the game away here, Ren.
Don't be doing that, Pete. We're enjoying the action.
Will be Sinclair bring the ball up. 4 ballers. Plenty of options available for him. Lots of communication going on. There's an attempted drive there by Lutley, but Sinclair runs around the back. He'll try he'll try a shot. Hits the rim, comes down to Humphreys. Humphreys is displaying his options. Finds one with Peter Rapley. Denise Dramas is driving up as well. Rapley's going to go all the way with it though. Rapley with a 2, hits the rim, comes down. He doesn't like that. Sinclair, the buzz is going to go. And that's the end of the first quarter here. Woo! Kings 10, Ballers 7, end of the first. Oh, excuse me there. Having way too much excitement here in that first quarter. Time for some quick messages here. We want to thank for the continuing support for GazCaz, Berkshire Community Foundation. Also to Kennet Radio 106.7, the Wokingham News and the Newbury Weekly News. Reminder of some Kings fixtures coming up. Lots for Kings 2. 3 games for our next home game on February 19th. Monarchs, Blackhawks. Also, before then, sandwiched between those fixtures, January 15th, King Aces, 11:15. Aces Bears, 1:15. Kings Bears, 3:15. January 15th, be there for our Junior League action as we get back to this game and the start of the second quarter. If you're just joining us, we're between quarters here. Kings lead by 3. Just checking on a couple of messages to make sure that the stream is going well. I've got nobody complaining, which is always good. As we're between quarters here. Okay, we'll get back to the action very shortly here. 1 minute left of the break between these quarters. Thank you for joining us for this Division 3 South game between the Thames Valley Kings 3rd team and the Brixton Ballers from the FBC Centre here, Finchtownstead, Wokingham. Also a very special thank you to our cameraman who's back. He was looking for combine harvesters apparently. Whether he found any I don't know. Wow. Wow. Looks like there's going to be no change here from the Thames Valley Kings. It's going to be Ballers who are going to bring the ball up for the start of this second quarter.
Side. Just go the front floor, I know you can go either way, but just go the front floor, just the camera.
Ball is inbounded to Sinclair, who will bring the ball up for Ballers to start this second quarter. Shots up by Williams. It's long, it doesn't hit the target, rolls off, and it'll be Nash that will bring the ball in. Dramus with the ball, over to Peter Rapley here, over to Nash, Nash with the two, Nash grabs that two, we'll pick those up all day. Sinclair into Lartley, back to Sinclair. Sinclair will bring the ball up here for Ballers. Displaying his options around. It's a good drive in there. Hartley, is he going to try and take the shot from there? He is. Ball goes up and over. Hopefully it won't hit our 24-second clock. It doesn't. Whew. Those are expensive pieces of kit. Don't want those damaged by a loose ball. And it's Barton across to Nash. Ball is loose. It is picked up by Williams here. Williams with the ball. Hits the rim. Comes down. Kings unable to get the rebound, goes to Hartley, his hits the rim, comes down, goes to Nash. Kings will be having a sigh of release as the ball goes over to Dramus. Dramus, she's going to be stuck with the ball for a while. Peter Rapley comes to save her, goes across to Humphreys. Humphreys with the shot, gets it. Lead is now 7, 8:40 left on the clock. Shot goes up, it's from Sinclair, goes down to Dramus. Kings need to regroup and get the ball over the line. Does to Peter Rapley. Ball back to Lartley across to Sinclair. Ball goes up, over to Brio. Brio fails with the pass. Over to number 24, Udengun. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Do apologise if I haven't. Over to Barton. He'll try and get the shot off. Goes to Sinclair. Comes off Sinclair. It is a wide ball. And it's 7:43 left on the clock here. Oh, ball is picked up, goes back to White. Gramus over the Barton, ball goes in. It's a referee blow. It's a holding on Black. It's going to be an end-line play to Kings. Miscommunication there from Kings. It's going to be a black ball. So the inbound was going to go in. Great defensive pressure applied here by Billers. It's going to be their ball. As Sinclair receives an inbound. There. It's Fabriu, takes the shot, hits the rim, is collected back. He'll have another crack. Hits the rebound, comes down, goes to Rapley, who sees Humphreys on the fast break in front of him. He gets the shot up, gets it in. Lead is now 9. 2. He'll grab that one. It's a good shot. Lead is now back to 7. Lots of options available here. And it is Rapley who gets the inbound. Over to Dramus, over the halfway line. Dramus will hold it for a few seconds. Goes back to Peter Rapley. Peter Rapley with a shot. Bounces on the rim and goes in. Sinclair with a shot, hits the rim, comes down, Williams with the rebound. Comes down, Williams again, hits the rebound again, but the ball is pushed away this time by Peter Rapley. And substitution here, and it will be Williams for the Kings. On for Peter Rapley. Sinclair brings the ball in to Brixton. Displaying his options here. Ball goes in. Can't really do anything with it from that position. But number 23, he'll have a crack, and does. Number 23, of course, is Lardley. Humphreys. Over to Nash. Gets it over in that time. Nash to Barton. Barton looking for Williams, doesn't find her. Sinclair picks the ball up, it's a hand from Nash, but it doesn't do enough to reflect the ball. Brixton over back to Sinclair. Sinclair looking for his options. Finds one there. Grabs the ball. Goes to Humphreys. And Humphreys decides to take the ball on himself. Doesn't get the shot off, but Dramus will get the rebound, but it's forced out of their hands. It's a fast break here. Will Sinclair get there in time? Yes, he does. He's able to stop it for Williams. Williams back to Sinclair. He'll have a crack. Hits the rim, comes down. It's picked up by Humphreys. 4:37 left in this half. And Sinclair pushes the ball out. Humphreys is calling for an outlet, finds one in Nash, goes over to Williams, her first touch of the game. She gets it over to Denise Dramus, goes back to Humphreys, he's looking for an outlet here. Hands are flying around. It's a baller's ball again, but they lose it. Ball goes out of play. 4:21 left. Looks like Humphreys will be bringing it in. Burton. Burton. Across the Nash, but it's picked up. Brixton. Ball goes up. Sinclair's going to go for the fast break here. Does, he's all alone. He'll have a free attempt at the basket and gets it. Lead cut to 7. Ball goes loose. It's picked up by Williams. And I believe he's off court there. His chair was off court. It's going to be a King's ball. And Humphreys is looking for an outlet here to get it over the halfway line. He does. He's still charging the ball up. Goes over to Nash. Nash with the shot, hits the rim. He gets his own rebound. And he forces the shooting foul and will go to the line for 2. So Nash will have a chance with 3:27 left on the clock in this half. 18-11 score. Oh, and it swells in for Nash there the first time. Ball goes out, gets his own rebound, goes to Drummers. Drummers gets the ball up. Ball goes out of play, it will be a King's ball. The thing with Chris Nash is, every time he gets to training, he's always at that free throw line, just shooting balls all day. One of the most committed members of the Thames Valley Kings. Sinclair will bring the ball in. Sinclair will look for a clean way to the basket and gets it. Kings will want to look at that defensively. A timeout is called. Kings coach calls another timeout there. Using up her timeouts for the half. 3:04 left. And got a little bit of time. Just to remind you that on January the 15th, it's Pool C in Junior League, fixture round 3. Kings versus Aces at 11:15. Aces Bears 1:15. Kings versus Bears 3:15. Looking forward to that one. As always love a bit of Junior League action. Want to see up and coming youngsters of this sport. Looking forward to it. Very much just a reminder of the rest of the Kings fixtures going into 2022. Bears 2 versus Kings on January 9th. January 22nd, it's Arrows Kings 3. January 23rd, the next day, it's going to be Blackhawks versus Kings 2. February 13th, Mad Archers Kings 2. And on February 19th, our next National League home game, Kings versus Monarchs, Kings 2 versus Blackhawks in a doubleheader. Looking forward to that one. Just after Valentine's Day, so you can make sure you get your missus a card, and then come down and watch some cracking wheelchair basketball action. We hope COVID stays away so we can bring those games to you. The end of the timeout here.
Chris has got an owie. Mr. Nash has got an owie.
Mr. Nash has got an owie. And Kings will want to bring it in with 3:04 left in the half. If you are watching a live stream and you are interested in a little bit of the Foul in action. Kings on 0. Bulls on 2. And Kings have got an injury issue here, I think, with Joe. Is it Chris or Joe that's got the injury here? We've got a first aid kit on the court, which is why we're not starting here. Team are just sorting that out. The ballers are waiting patiently. Got a lovely defensive high line going on here. Continue game, it's 19-13. Humphreys over to Peter Rapley. Rapley with a shot, hits the rebound, gets his own rebound, goes in for 2. Kings extend their lead to 8 here. 2:46 left. Be sure to stay with us here at Thames Valley Kings as we have the Premier League game between the Kings and CWBA. Right after this one, as Sinclair takes the shot, misses. Sinclair now across to Lardley. It's a long one, almost. Rebound goes down. Joe Humphreys is shooting himself up the court. He'll have a chance here. He gets it. The lead is now 10. And 2-minute warning for the second quarter here, before half time, as Williams takes the shot. He'll get those all day, I said that earlier. Excuse me. Barton against Humphreys, he gets it over the line, and he's still going. The little engine that won't stop there is Joe Humphreys. Ball goes across, is deflected off. Williams gets it across to Sinclair, who will have all the time in the world to take the shot. But the ball bounces out. But a foul is called. It's a foul on number 34. As time is ticking out. Just a friendly reminder of the foul trouble here. As we come into the last minute of this first half, Humphreys now with the ball. He'll take the shot, goes down. He kind of pushed away. I don't think he should have done. He should have stayed where he was. He would have got that rebound if he had stayed where he was. Sinclair brings the ball up. It's a great pass to Williams. And Williams can't quite get to it. Goes flying out of his chair. Hope Williams is okay there. .7 seconds left. I think Williams is still down here, but I hope he's okay. We'd hate to see players go down like that, but it happens in the sport. And he's safely out of his chair now. Oh, it looks like Rich has set the alarm off, or somebody's car alarm's going off. One of the two. So Ren, what do you think of our first half performance so far?
Well, I'm working up such a sweat on that one. I'm going to have to take my Christmas jacket off.
So it's going to be a Kings end line ball. As Humphreys brings the ball over the halfway line. Ball goes up to Rapley. Rapley takes the shot, hits the rim. Williams across to Bichu. Over to Sinclair. Sinclair with a shot up, hits the rim, comes down. He punches the ball out of Barton's hand. Bichu gets the shot up, but it is deflected off by Rapley. Ball goes off again.
How much time we got on the clock, Petey?
It's only 15 seconds left. And Joe is just cruising up to the line here, Mr. Humphreys. Thames Valley Kings Hall of Famer. Goes over to Rapley. Rapley will take his time with a shot. It's a poor shot even though it took his time. Barton's going to hold the ball until the half-time buzzer goes. And it's 23-15 here at the half. That is now half time. We'll be back shortly with just a few messages.
Something is happening in the UK at the moment. More and more people are getting obese, and that number is only going one way. The number of people with various mental disorders is on the rise. I'm seeing more and more people walk through my door not looking forward to the next day in their lives. I want to buck the trend, and I truly believe that therapy size could be the missing piece in your jigsaw of life. When you want to sort out your body, you go and see a PT or a fitness professional. When you want to sort out your head, you might go and see a therapist or a psychologist. Well, I'm telling you now, you can do both at the same time and under one roof. And that roof is therapy size. There is no one size fits all when it comes to the most important project you're ever going to work on. That project is you. It deserves your full attention. Affirmations, meditation, mindfulness, cognitive priming, flexibility, strength training, boxing, conditioning. I'm pretty sure I have the right tools that are perfect for you. I've had clients lose the amount of weight that's in this dumbbell, but the key is finding out what you actually want and then together devising a plan of action. All coaching is done here at the Hub or online at home. It really is up to you. You decide.
Okay, hopefully you're enjoying the half-time. For those of you just joining us, now unfortunately, well actually for a good reason, Fish is arse is actually covering up the time. So yeah, it's half-time, it's 23:15 here, the FBC Centre. Just a few minutes left of this half-time. So Ren, did you actually find the combine harvester in the end?
I think Alice took it.
Alice
I didn't
took it.
find her either.
Yeah. Do you mean Alice from Thames that's literally just had a little baby boy?
No,
Little
not
Edward?
Alice, but congratulations to our Alice.
Yep, congratulations to Alice Mitchin on the birth of little Edward. Now, the crazy thing is, we've got enough now second generation players to form a team in about 15 years.
We might have actually professionalised our performances by then, Pete. In 15 years practice, do you think we'll be any good at it by then?
Yeah, hopefully. I don't think we're doing such a bad job. We're improving every week, and that's the main thing. Every time we bring you a bit of action. Premier League team is just starting to arrive here. Another huge shout out to Faith Barker, who's our photographer.
Give us a wave, Faith.
Faith, give us a wave.
Wait, Faith.
Faith, give us a wave. There we go.
The Barker posse.
They're here. Always good to see them around as we get set for this third quarter. Third quarter is just about to get started. Kings with a, trying to do the maths here, 8-point lead at the half. 23-15.
The fan club started to arrive.
Yep. We're going to start in the third. Possession arrow is pointing to Kings. They'll get this third quarter underway. It's going to be a wide ball starting.
Sorry, go back to one. Just white ball.
Here we go, second half underway. Humphreys with the ball. Kings looking for options. JJ right down the middle there. Rebound is collected by Sinclair. Ball punched away by Drummers. Ball goes loose. Comes off Adango's chair, so it will be a King's ball again. High ball goes up. Doesn't go anywhere. Whistle is blown. Denise with the foul for Kings there. Denise 24. And it will be a baller's ball. Sinclair brings it up for ballers. He'll have a shot, hits the rim, comes down, it goes to Rapley. Rapley looking for options. Goes over to Joe Humphreys. Long ball over to JJ, and he picks it up. Goes over to Jamie, hits the ball. And it's Jamie Bedford with the shot there, goes to Rapley, goes to Humphreys. Looking for some options here. Humphreys is looking for an outlet, he's not finding one, and he's going to want to take. It's a 24-second violation there from Kings. Sinclair bring the ball up. Oh, backwards pass, it was unlucky. Backwards shot there. And it's Humphreys. And there's certainly some intensity here from the ballers. As the ball goes from Humphreys to Dramus, Dramus will take the shot, hits the rim, comes down, is picked up by Williams. Across to Sinclair. Williams now. And it's a travelling call against Williams. And Williams is a bit shocked by that. It will be a Kings ball, bringing it in. 8 minutes on the nose left in this third. Rapley across to Francis. KJ Francis making his Kings debut here. Goes to Jamie Bedford. He'll takes the shot, hits the rim, comes down. He'll get his first basket soon enough, and the cheer will be phenomenal when it happens. Ball goes across to Williams here. Bring it up for Lutley. Oh, sorry, that's Britchew. Williams with the shot. It's short. Comes off JJ, it's going to be a black ball. Defence for the Kings here, 7:26 left. And ball goes in from Sinclair. Back to 23, which is likely. The ball goes out of play, it's going to be a Kings ball. You see the intensity has picked up a little bit in the second half. 7:17 left on the clock. Ball goes into Rapley. Rapley through traffic, Jamie Bedford here, he's got the shot off. And the foul has been called. I'm just waiting for the referee's call here. Fouls on Brew, and Jamie Bedford will get a chance to go to the free throw line for two. He's got goes in to Humphreys. Bedford with the ball. Hits the rim, comes down. So it wasn't shot, it was actually an end line play. And the ball is with Williams now. Hits the rim, comes down. Goes to Rapley.
Black ball. Yeah, black ball.
The foul was on Francis there. The holding. Back to Williams. Williams is going to take the shot from there, it looks like it. Ball goes away. And the ball is punched out. That was Richard punching the ball out, but it goes to Denise Dramus. Now it's back to Peter Rapley. And it goes to Humphreys. He would have had the chance. Bedford. Oh, it stays in! But it's no basket, does not count. The whistle had already gone, it would not count. That's heartbreaking for the young man. He thought he had his first basket ever for the Kings.
And it was a good one.
It would have been good. The whistle had already gone. And Jamie's head is on the floor. It's going to be a wide ball. He'll have another chance, no doubt, to get that. 6:17 left. Jamie gets the ball in, and it will count this time! It will count this time! Congratulations, Jamie Bedford! His first basket for the Thames Valley Kings National League team. Congratulations to the young man.
That smile says it all.
I agree, that smile, he's still smiling ear from ear. He's the Cheshire Cat of this squad. As Sinclair will bring the ball up. And it's a push from Rapley there. And just a friendly reminder of the fouls situation. Shot goes up, and it's rebounded by Rapley, and it's picked up by Humphreys. He's got a few options. And Rapley now directing traffic around. Ball goes across to Dramus. Dramus with the shot, hits the rim, comes down to Rapley. Rapley with the shot, hits the rim, comes down. Ball is loose. Picked up by Britchew. Cross to Williams. Williams now driving through the plate, hits the rim, comes down with the shot, goes to Rapley. A lot of players are driving, and it's Rapley across to Humphreys. Humphreys now looking for an outlet. Humphreys looking for an outlet. Gets it to Francis. Across to Dramus. Whistle has gone. It's a free. Won't count. 3-second violation called. 4:38 left on the clock. Ball goes in. Williams with the shot. Hits the rim. Ducks down. And Humphreys. Bring the ball up. Humphreys looking to take the shot. Hits the rim. Comes down. Goes to gets in an entanglement. And it is a black ball. Possession now goes to black. And we got subs in. Coming on is Sapula for, I believe it's going to be Lartley. Four ballers. Oh, just had the shakes there. I think somebody's just walked all over my grave. That's an eerie feeling. Sinclair brings the ball up.
Just another one of your many fans out there thinking about your beauty.
Probably. It's a great shot from Sinclair, hits the rim, but Rapley gets the ball out of play. It's going to be a block ball again. Guess it hit the rim, so it's going to be a fresh 14. Sinclair's looking at the 3-point line. Goes over to Britchute. Back to Sinclair. Top goes up, hits the rim, comes down. And we're going to look for an outlet here. Peter's going to have to look for an outlet. Finds one with Denise. It's a long pass. Over to Humphreys. Over to JJ Francis. He spins the ball around, but I think he was off court. And he is. 3:05 left. Double substitution here for Kings. It's going to be Dramus for Nash and Bedford for Barton for the Kings. Burton. Is it Burton?
Wayne.
Is it Burton?
Burton.
Barton.
Wayne.
We know you. We love you, Wayne. Anyway. Sinclair brings the ball up for Ballers. Sinclair on the far side here. He's looking for an outlet. Who is calling for the ball? Ball hits the rim, comes down, goes to Peter Rapley. He's looking for an outlet. Ball is loose. Oh, Brown goes down. He hits the ball. But the game is continuing. As JJ Francis gets 2. It was a good attempt to grab the ball, but he just tipped himself out of the chair. As the young man is going to be helped back into his chair. It looks like Zuplu, sorry, to see if I can get that right, Zupola is going to bring the ball in. Hopefully I'm getting these names right. If I'm not, I do apologise. I mean, I can barely speak English, let alone be logistics to get names correct. I mean, I can't even get Wayne Barton, right? Case in point, can't even get my own players' names right. And on behalf of the Thames Valley Kings, we'd like to wish you a very Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad, and all that.
Joyeux Noël.
Joyeux Noël.
All our French viewers.
Oh! He was over the line when he put the ball in, so he's been told to go back. And it's Sinclair bring the ball up. 2:17 and change left in this third quarter. It's Williams with a long 2, hits the rim, comes down. I have the feeling that some of the air's just been brought out of that offense from Ballers. They were so passionate in that first half. Just seems to have a little bit of air brought out of them already. Saying that on the defense there has been very solid. Ball goes loose. It's a loose ball. It's going to be picked up. It is. Sinclair with the ball, and he's going to have a free attempt and gets it. The lead is now 8. Rapley, the captain of this third division team, is barking orders. You lose the ball, go for it. Great pass there from Humphreys to Nash. And that is like feeding a piranha with those passes. He'll nibble that one down all day. Zupola across to Sinclair. Looking for his options here. He'll have a crack himself. And with a shot like that, who could blame him? Final minute now, this third quarter. Kings lead by 8. This is going to line up to be a cracking fourth quarter if it stays like this. As Humphreys brings it over the halfway line. Communication there from Rapley and Nash. No. Oh. It's a holding foul. And it's going to be an end line play. Don't know who the holding is on. Was that? I'm a little confused on the call there from the ref. It is a white ball in line. It's a foul on Sapula. Then. As Humphreys with the shot, hits the rim, comes down, goes to Francis, goes back to Rapley. Rapley takes the shot, hits the back ball, comes down, Sinclair picks it up. Ball is loose. And Brithood goes down. Francis is chasing as well. It's a great defensive play there for Kings. Williams will bring the ball in. Shot is off. There's a foul called. I think it's on Burton. Yeah, it's going to be. Foul is on Burton. Or Barton. Wayne. And it will be Brithood coming to the line for 2. If the ram comes down. This is the first one. Second one comes down. The ball is loose, but it is going to just roll out of court. It's going to be a Kings ball. 11.8 on the clock. And it goes from Rapley to Humphreys. And the ball is picked up by... And the ball is loose. End of the quarter. Kings lead by 8, 29-21. Need a breather after that one. It's a close game here. Both teams pretty solid defensively, you have to admit. But just some time to pull up some thank you messages for the people on screen. Just reminders of some fixtures that are up and coming. And not forgetting Junior League, January 15th. Kings Aces 11:15. Aces Bears 1:15. Kings Bears 3:15. As we come back for the fourth quarter here, Kings up by 8. Defense, the direction arrow is pointing for a Kings. They're going to bring it in for the fourth quarter. And it's Burton into Mr. Peter Rapley. Ball is loose, tipped out of his hands. And Nash waits for the ball to go out of court, just defending that ball. It's a Kings ball being brought in. 4 seconds. Ball goes over, goes back, and there's a foul. Ooh.
Conversating and resting at the pit.
Well, you're camping in the clear,
And it's Sinclair bringing the ball up. Brixton with the ball. Williams, shot goes up. Goes to Rapley. Over to Humphreys. Humphreys now. All the time in the world. It doesn't go in this time. Williams. Ball goes dropped down to Sinclair. It's going to be a long pass over to Brixton. And Brixton has got the ball here. Goes over to Williams. Shot goes up, hits the rim. Ball is loose. Somebody will pick that up. Humphreys does. And it's Rapley now. Rapley, Dramus. Back to Rapley. Burton. Ball goes up. Hits the road. Ball is loose. It's going to be a Kings ball when it goes out of court. And it does. 8:29 left on the clock. Kings lead by 8 here. Final quarter of this match. And I've left the fouls on. I apologise. That is not the case of the foul trouble. He says, let me take those fouls off as Rapley has the ball. Over to Nash. Nash gets the basket, but it won't count. The whistle's long blown. And the foul is on number 34. And a timeout called. Timeout called by the Ballers. It's their first of the day, I believe. And just a reminder as well, so we waited for this timeout. Junior League, January 15th. We're going to be plugging it all afternoon. Kings Aces, 11:15. Bears Aces, 1:15. And finally, Kings Bears, 3:15. Hopefully COVID will stay away long enough for us to be able to host that Junior League round. And thank you for the continuing support of the following people, as well as the rest of the National League fixtures that are coming up in the next couple of weeks. The next home National League game is not until February the 19th. As we come our way from the timeout, it's going to be a Kings ball. He says. And it's going to be a Kings ball again. And Humphreys, he likes those shots. He likes those shots an awful lot. As you can see, lead is now 10, 31-21, 8:04 left on the clock. It's going to be Sinclair. He's had a cracking game today, and he drives straight in. But it's 3 seconds in the key. Let down my teammates there. 3 seconds in the key. They're going to not want to do that. And Sinclair's up for the one-man hustle, trying to take out Peter Rapley right in front of the table here. As long as they go through the table, I don't mind. And it's Humphreys, straight down the middle. Over to Burton. Burton with a shot, hits the rim, comes down. Hand by Nash over to Rapley, and Rapley's now unmarked. He hits it up, hits the rim, doesn't go in. And the loose ball is picked up by Rapley. That was a bad pass there from Lardley. Nash, too short, gets picked up by Britthew for the ballers. Ball goes up. Ball is loose again and picked up by Dramus. Rapley across to Nash. Nash with the ball up. The ball goes down. A little bit of pressure from King. Seems to be working a treat right now. 6:54 left. Sinclair is going to bring the ball up for ballers. Ball goes up, hits Peter Rapley, goes to Nash, and Humphreys is all alone in the middle of the court. It won't be for long. Gets it over the halfway line. Over to Peter Rapley. Ball goes up to Wayne Burton. It's a great pass, and a great basket from Burton. Kings extend their lead now to 14 as young Dan May of the CWBA runs past the camera. Sinclair's going to bring the ball up. 6 minutes left. Sinclair, he's looking for a three. It's short. Ball goes out of play. Charlie Brown was not at home there. Ball comes around these players. Right around by the bench. It's Joe Humphreys with the ball. Charging through the players. Ball goes over to Dramus. Dramus, ball up. Hits the rim, comes down, goes to Chris Nash, but no, he bounces off and it goes to Britthew. And it's a great steal from Wayne Burton there. But unfortunately, the pass was for Joe Humphreys, who doesn't collect it. It's picked up back by ballers. And it's Britthew with the ball. He charges it forward. Ball goes down. 35-23. Wayne Burton looking for an outlet, finds one with Peter Rapley. Peter Rapley's looking for his options, goes to Dramus. Dramus on, it's a backcourt call, I believe. Dramus was over the line, Humphreys was coming over the line, and the referee blows for the backcourt quite rightly.
Front court only, you've got 14 on the shot.
Williams inbounds it to Sinclair. 5 minutes exactly left. Ball goes up. The pass is wild. It goes to Rapley over to Humphreys. But Sinclair manages to pick the ball away from him. It's Williams with the ball now looking for an outlet. He's got Rapley on his tail, and Rapley grabs the ball off him. Ball goes up and flying, but there's nobody at home. No, that wouldn't roll out of play all day long. And it's McIntyre who's picking the ball up with his wheel. Part of the Kings Prem team, sitting there next to PJ O'Donovan. There's the ball comes in. It's Lutley with the ball. Across to Sinclair. 4:20 on the left. Sinclair looking for his outlet, gets the shot up. It's a good shot. And you got those 1-2s, so there's nothing you can do about it. To Sinclair. Humphreys will want to get it over the line and does. Gets picked up by Rapley with a nice low pass, and Rapley gets the 2. Oh. Just a friendly reminder of the foul situation. It's 2 to Ballers, 0 to Kings in this fourth quarter, foul-wise. Sinclair gets the ball to Williams. Williams hits the bandit. It's between 2 people. It's a hustle, it's a drop ball, and it's a black ball because of possession error. 3:15 left on the clock. Tightly with the ball, hits the rim, comes down, comes off Dramus and goes out of play. It'll be a black ball again. 3:07 on the clock. And I believe that is a Kings timeout. And there's a timeout to the Kings. So whilst we have the timeout, we're just going to thank a few people, especially the guys on the screen there. (37:25), 3:07 on the clock. Reminder of some Kings fixtures in early January, as well as this one. I'm looking forward to it anyway. It's January 15th. Pool C in the BWB Junior League. Kings Aces, Bears Aces, Kings Bears in that triple header. It's going to happen on Jan 15th. We look forward to it, as we're going to be the ones hosting it. And we're going to flip it back to the game now. It is a Kings timeout. Telling both teams to get out on court is Mr. Fisher, one of the referees today. Ian Palsgrove and Simon Fisher, are the referees today. Fourth quarter here. Kings 3 are 37. Ballers are 25. 5 and change left. It's going to be a shooting foul on Wayne Burden there. So it's going to be 2 for Williams. That's the first one. Oh. Second one does not hit the rim. It's going to be a sideline to the Kings. It didn't hit the rim. It didn't hit the rim. It did not hit the rim. It has to hit the rim on a free throw rebound, remember. Burton gets it across to Humphreys. Or Burton, Wade. We just call him Wade. I probably pronounce his name wrong for every single game we've had here. Humphreys over to Nash. The ball is taken off him by Brixton. Whistle is blown. It's end line. And Nash picks up a foul there. So being in line to the Ballers. And Sinclair bringing the ball up. Sinclair is looking. That's three very quick fouls from Kings. It's a foul on Denise Dramus there, backing into the chair. That is a second personal. It's a free attempt, I think. Shot goes there. Picked up by Nash, goes across to Humphreys, and Humphreys is chasing it down but can't reach it. It's an 11-point game here, 2:20 left on the clock. Sinclair with a long two. A little bit short, ball rolls out of play. And it will be a King's ball. And it's Wayne bringing the ball up for Joe Humphreys. It's a long two from Joe Humphreys, hits the rim, comes down, is collected by Brixton. Williams now, bring the ball up. Button in front of the table here, picking out Sinclair, but it's Williams bring the ball up. Hits the rim, comes down, hits Joe Humphreys on the arm, and it will be a black ball. 1:37 left on the clock. It's a great shot there from Williams. And it's a timeout called by the Thames Valley Kings with 1:34 left to play, 9-point game. And still to come today, obviously, right after this one, it's going to be CWBA versus the Thames Valley Kings in the Premier League, well, Premier Division National League clash. And we look forward to bringing you that one as well. Straight after this one, there is no Kings 2 versus Bears 2 game from Division 2 South. That game has been called off because of COVID. And we do send our best wishes to the Warwickshire Bears and hope they have some great relaxation and recovery from COVID. And we wish them all the best. Just a quick reminder of the fixtures coming up for the Thames Valley Kings on the screen now. Next home game on the National League level is going to be on February the 19th. .34 left in the game. It's going to be a sideline ball from the Kings and a fresh 14-second clock as well. Ball goes in to Peter Rapley. Rapley over to Drummers. Drummers turns, spins to Nash. It's a 3-second call. It won't count. Kings just need to hold his 9-point lead and they'll pick up a memorable victory here against the Ballers. As Sinclair brings the ball up the court. Kings just want to leave their heads in. Lovely. Oh, Britu's like, I don't want the ball, you take the shot. It's a long two, hits the rim, comes down, goes out of play. Going to be a Kings ball, 1:02 left on the clock. And Nash over, it's not going to get the barn in time, it's picked up by Sinclair. Kings will not want to make those mistakes moving forward. There's just over a minute left, the ball is loose. Whoa! Ball goes over. It's a foul on Chris Nash on a hold. Hope player can go back into his chair. Just a friendly reminder on the fouling situation here. Kings on 4, Ballers on 2. 57.3 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
Send him a best wishes. Just like you've done.
Ball goes in, and it's Wilby Sinclair with the ball. It's the back ball, comes down, ball is loose, gets picked up by Nash, and it looks like it's going to be Humphreys picking up the ball there. And the ball goes straight to Williams. Can't pick those up all day. 34 seconds left. They're going to want to get over the line before the 8-second violation. Just about to. Ritchie with the ball now. He's looking for the long two. Gets it. 7-point lead now. 19.6 left on the clock. It's going to be maybe a last offense here, but there will be probably a full court press. So I imagine he'll play a full court press. They need to get the ball back quickly if Ballers are going to pick up this 7-point lead. It's an 8-second violation. Yeah, it was. Because it was 19 seconds when he inbounded it, and it's, yeah, quite rightly. And they're going to want those shots. Ball goes in. There's only 10 seconds left. They're going to have to do something here. Richard, shot goes up, hits the rim, comes down. And he's going to hold the ball as long as he can. The buzzer goes. That's the game. 37-30. It's a great win here by the Thames Valley Kings. 13. And there's the final score. Kings 37, Ballers 30. A great win here from the Thames Valley Kings. And we will be back shortly. We've got a Premier League game in around about 25 minutes. It's going to be Kings versus CWBA in the Premier League. We'll see you shortly. And for everybody watching, thank you for joining us. We'll see you soon.